Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. I don't know why I'm syncing it up again. I don't know why I even do this for the mic anyway. There's literally no point. There's nothing to sync up here. There's literally nothing. Why the fuck am I doing this? There's nothing to sync up here. There's no camera I need to sync the audio with. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why do I do this? Why the fuck do I do it? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of TGC Radio, and this time it is going to be the second ever separated monthly episode. I didn't know for sure if I was going to do another monthly episode. I only recorded February separately just because I was feeling sick at the end of February and just didn't record and just forgot to record the February monthly stuff in that week's episode. So I recorded it separately and I threw it out as like a bonus video. And I don't know, I like the idea of having those two separately, and I decided for this one as well, not only am I going to continue that, have March's Top Music be episode 2, I'm also going to do even more entries than I would normally do for the weekly stuff, because it's the monthly stuff, you know? So yeah, why not? So my goal here was just to kind of double it. So normally I try to keep it around like 6 entries in a list for this, and I try to at least in some way try to double it to 12 entries. Sometimes multiple entries have to be like have multiple artists, albums, etc. attached to one. You know how it works, whatever. But yeah, I wanted to try and like double what I normally do. But we will kick off with artists like normal. And my top artist of the month was Rush. And then we have a tie for number 2, and that's Rise Against in the Downtown Fiction. Down at number 4, we have Fall Out Boy. Then we have Against the Current, Sum 41, Shinedown. At number 8, we have Cassidy McKenzie, and I don't know how they're up here, but they're up here nonetheless, and that's All Time Low. Down at number 10, we have a tie between Echo Smith and Every Avenue. And then down at 12, we have a 3-way tie between Blink-182, Fivefold, and Linkin Park. Then for albums, my top album was Let's Be Animals by the Downtown Fiction, The Sufferer and the Witness by Rise Against. We have a bunch tied here at number 3, and that's In Our Bones by Against the Current, American Beauty, American Psycho by Fall Out Boy, Grace Under Pressure and Permanent Waves by Rush, The Sound of Madness by Shinedown, and Heaven and Hell by Sum 41. Then all the way down at number 9, we have Every Avenue's Picture Perfect. And tied at number 10, we have Open Letter by Fivefold and Talking Dreams by Echo Smith. And the songs worth mentioning in the month, I could have done the songs worth mentioning in March. We have Thanks for Nothing by the Downtown Fiction from Let's Be Animals. We have Tell Me I'm a Wreck from Picture Perfect by Every Avenue. We have One More Weekend by Against the Current, and that's from In Our Bones. We have Friendly Fire, the new song from Linkin Park, which is a B-side from the One More Light sessions. We have Rush's Free Will from Permanent Waves. We have Give It Up by Midtown, and then we have Tonight Alive's cover of Little Lion Man, originally by Mumford & Sons. And, I mean, what else can I say here? Rush is the top band because kind of like what I talked about in the weekly episode, if you listen to that, because, you know, I listened to all of Grace Under Pressure throughout the month. I've been coming back to stuff from Permanent Waves quite a bit, as well as coming back to Closer to the Heart a lot. And through all of that, they became the top artist of the month. Rise Against is there because, along with stuff like Swing Life Away, Paper Wings, their cover of Any Way You Want It, which I love a lot, which I did listen to throughout the month as well. I listened to all of the Sufferer on the Witness in full as well. And yeah, that's the main reason there. It's a very solid melodic hardcore record, and I fucking loved it. The Downtown Fiction is there mainly because I got randomly recommended from Spotify, thanks for nothing. I thought the opening lyrics to the song were just great and hilarious. So I sat down with the entire record eventually because I kept coming back to the one song. And I love the entire record too. Again, it's just like a style of pop punk that I like a lot. And yeah, I think they nailed it. And again, I'll go more in depth with the March album roundup. But that's not what this video is for. Fall Out Boy's there primarily because of listening to American Beauty, American Psycho. I, as well, kind of like with Rise Against, I was also coming back to some of the songs I just regularly come back to from Fall Out Boy. But it was mainly American Beauty, American Psycho. I guess The Current is always there just because I can't stop spinning In Our Bones along with some of the stuff from Gravity, namely Talk. I actually haven't been coming back to like Past Lives at all recently, which is very weird, very strange. Because I love that record a lot, and that was like one of my most spun records throughout all of 2023. But nonetheless, it's mainly just because I just cannot stop listening to In Our Bones. So, there we go. Sum 41, again, kind of like with Rising Against the Fall Out Boy, it's mainly, and I guess the Downtown Fiction as well, and I guess The Current as well, most of the list, Sum 41 is there mainly because I listened to Heaven and Hell. Yeah, I started listening to Heaven and Hell, and that's really the main reason they're there. Shinedown is literally only there because I listened to The Sound of Madness. I literally have no idea how All Time Low is up there. I know I spun a couple of tracks just because, like, again, they used to be my favorite band, and I just really kind of got the itch to listen to a couple of specific songs. I don't know how they're up there, though. I really don't know. But, I mean, I did specifically go out of my way to listen to, like, A Love Like War and Therapy, along with both parts of their season songs from Wake Up Sunshine, January Gloom, and Summer Days. And outside of that, I don't really remember listening to a whole lot else. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. But they are there. And then Cassidy McKenzie is mainly just because, again, I've been listening to a lot of the stuff she's been releasing this year. Turn It Down, Somehow, When I Was You. I love those all so much. Highly recommend checking out her new music, as well as checking out her other original song, Leave Me Alone, which is very, very good. Echo Smith, I had an idea for a video essay regarding Echo Smith and Talking Dreams specifically, so I started listening to Talking Dreams in full again, which I know very well, but I just wanted to start listening to it while I was writing the script. And that will eventually come out. I need to get back to writing that script, actually. It's been a while since I've wrote anything for it. But that video will eventually come out. Maybe. But then Every Avenue is literally just because Tell Me I'm a Wreck. I've been obsessed with that song since before I listened to the record in early February. So yeah, but it's there for the one song specifically. Blink is there just because, like Against the Current, I just can't stop listening to Blink. And admittedly, I did also listen to Untitled in February, so again, yeah. But Blink's always there. Blink's always there at this point. Fivefold is a band, like I've talked about before in another episode, that I've known for a long time. And I love them a lot. I love that they're making music again. And I listened to one of their records, Open Letter, and it was incredibly good, I think. I love it a lot. And a lot of those songs were super nostalgic. But that was the first time I'd ever sat down and listened to what they intended to be the listening experience from the record. And then Linkin Park is, quite honestly, mainly there actually just because of Friendly Fire. I've been listening to that song a lot, with a few others mixed in, but it's mainly just, again, the one song. And that just about does it. I talked about Downtown Fiction, Let's Be Animals, Let's Suffer from the Witness, In Our Bones, American Beauty, Grace Under Pressure, Permanent Waves, I've still been coming back to. Talked about Sound of Madness and Heaven and Hell, Picture Perfect, Open Letter, and Talking Dreams. So yeah, I mean, obviously, like I said earlier in the video, been coming back to One More Weekend from In Our Bones specifically, coming back to Free Will from Permanent Waves a lot. Give It Up, I've been obsessed with because it's super nostalgic for me, and it's just a banger from Midtown. And yeah, Tonight Alive's version of Little Lion Man is great, and I think quite honestly better than the original. Which I don't think a lot of covers managed to do, but I think Tonight Alive actually made a better version of that song than Mumford & Sons. Admittedly, I'm not the biggest fan of Mumford & Sons, but I think some of the stuff is fine. But yeah, that is quite honestly really all that I have to talk about, to be honest. That is all of my most listened to music in all of March. That was the second monthly episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment below, share it on social media, do all that good stuff, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, guys!